That's it.
You're angry.
I'm not angry.
Don't get angry at me wasting my time.
Stop telling people to not get angry. You're using that as a defensive tactic because he's making a good point.
Because I'm not the one.
You keep saying people are angry.
Okay.
This is Eddie Bravo, and honestly, he might be one of the worst guests Joe Rogan has ever had. He's out here saying nuclear bombs might not even exist, but it doesn't stop there. At one point, he even takes a shot at Joe's cameraman, and Joe doesn't let that slide. You'll see that what's worse than a dumb person is a dumb person with big confidence.
Do you think nuclear bombs are fake? Is that what you're saying to me?
There's a conspiracy theory that nuclear bombs actually don't exist. That they never actually figured it out, but they realized that the threat of nuclear bombs is good enough.
But Eddie, you can see the bombs.
The atom bombs?
But how do you know by seeing them that they're real?
Did you ever see the one where they dropped the bomb in the ocean and they didn't know how much of a blast it would create?
But what I'm saying is,
they didn't have the fucking ability to fake this when they did it.
But all I'm saying is, how do you know it wasn't just a regular powerful bomb? Like, how do you know by watching a bomb go off?
Eddie's argument here is basically, how do you know from the videos? Maybe it's just another big bomb. Bro, come on. By that logic, how do you know a shark isn't just a big fish with anger issues? How do you know a jet isn't just a fancy bird? If these were just regular bombs, then every war movie would end with mushroom clouds. But they don't. Only nukes make that insane cloud and leave radiation that sticks around for decades. So pretending you can't tell the difference is just Eddie doing mental gymnastics. It's like saying you can't tell the difference between a campfire and a volcano.
But how do you know it's nuclear if you watch
the nuclear test?
I don't know what a nuclear bomb looks like when it blows up. I don't know.
There's nuclear
Compared to a regular bomb.
I don't know. How would you know the difference?
I'm not a bomb expert.
Me neither. I don't know.
Eddie, listen to him.
We have things that can test nuclear radiation.
But I'm saying, how can you tell? I know that
because you can do tests.
I don't know.
You can do tests with those instruments.
But I've never done those tests.
You can.
You?
You can't. I have.
I don't know.
You
Can you? I don't know.
But Eddie,
You can, though.
This
You're
is
not
not
willing to.
something that
That
you're
you can't.
studied in.
I'm saying I don't
Right?
know.
I know, but
I'm saying I don't know. But I'm saying
telling you can.
How can people look at a bomb? You're saying someone else figured it out. How can you look at a bomb and tell?
This is such a hard thing to watch. Eddie's big argument is basically, I don't know. That's it. That's the whole thing. But here's the problem. I don't know isn't proof of anything. With that logic, you can deny literally everything. I don't know if planes are real. Maybe they're just really shiny birds. I don't know if the Earth is round. Maybe it's just a pancake floating in space. History doesn't vanish because you personally don't understand it. Hiroshima and Nagasaki still happened. Entire cities were leveled, radiation was measured for decades, and survivors lived through the effects. Scientists from all over the world, not just the US, confirmed all of this. So when Eddie leans back on I don't know like it's some kind of deep philosophical answer, it just makes him lazy.
You're thinking about shit the wrong way. I really do.
No, I'm just saying, if there was videos of 20 bombs going off, would you be able to pick out the nuclear bombs?
Eddie, they make these giant mushroom clouds. They're very unusual. It's not like a regular bomb.
I'm not saying that.
Pull that video
I'm just
up
saying,
of the bomb in the ocean.
How can anybody tell, like a regular
Before
person,
you
how
ask
could you
that
tell?
question, I think you should probably talk to a nuclear physicist. And
I'm just asking questions. I don't know.
But to question it like it's not real is ridiculous. They killed how many fucking people in Nagasaki and Hiroshima?
How do you know what kind of bomb that was?
Watch this. Watch this bomb.
Aren't there still?
Look at this.
I don't know. How do you know if that's what kind of bomb that is?
That is the craziest amount of power you could ever imagine. I could never imagine something that can blow the ocean a mile into the sky.
Okay.
I get that Joe Rogan is a host and has to engage with anyone that comes on the podcast, but this is painful. Eddie is like that annoying kid who just keeps saying, why, no matter how many times you answer. Joe literally pulls out an actual video of a nuclear explosion, a massive mushroom cloud ripping through the sky. And Eddie still goes, well, how do you know that's not just another bomb? At that point, it's not even a debate. It's just Eddie refusing to admit reality, no matter how obvious it is.
And that's just one video of it. There's another one of those videos where they do it from a distance where you look at the water where it's falling from.
I get that.
See if you can find one.
Do you understand? It could be a nuclear bomb. All I'm saying is, how can you know for sure?
Look at that.
How can you know for sure?
How many whales died in this?
Oh, everything died. Dude.
Everyone.
The
fish.
They made some tuna salad out of that motherfucker.
All the fish are fucked.
Look at the water come down. How crazy that is.
That boat's fucked though, huh?
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of bomb that is. I don't know.
Look at that.
That's a big explosion. That's high. That's big, but I don't know what conventional bombs.
What difference does it make?
Because Eddie's saying the reason why they threaten nuclear bombs is to keep everyone kind of chill, but we might not have the.
They've got the power to do that, dude. That would wipe out a fucking city.
But maybe you could do that
on a city?
with just regular conventional bombs. Maybe that's like 10.
Okay.
What I'm saying is I don't know.
Right. Well, you should find out.
I don't know.
At this point, I honestly think Eddie is just trolling them to get under their skin. He's not asking for evidence. He's not saying, prove it to me. He's just straight up saying, everything can be fake. Like, how do you even convince someone like that? You can show him the footage, the science, the history, and he'll still shrug and go, maybe it's not real. You can't possibly win that argument because it's not really an argument.
This is a nuclear bomb.
Okay.
I mean, the scientists all agree there's no conspiracy. The conspiracy is amongst idiots.
Okay.
These people that are talking about it online, they literally have no idea what they're talking about. And they're spreading this
That's
nonsense.
what I'm saying. I don't know. I am saying I don't know.
I understand you don't know, but don't even bother questioning it. It's a waste of time. You're going down a rabbit hole for no reason. You're wasting all this time. How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? I don't need to know.
What do you care
watch
about
a
me
fucking
wasting my
nuclear bomb
time?
going
Well,
off.
I could waste my time on whatever. Why are you so
want to?
concerned?
I swear this is one of the most annoying people I've ever seen on Joe's podcast. And now he's just throwing out, I can say whatever I want. And you can see that's when Joe really got mad, because at that point, Eddie wasn't even pretending to have a point.
Why are you so concerned about me wasting my time?
Because you waste our time too.
Why? It's an interesting conversation.
About whether or not nuclear
We don't have
bombs
to
are
talk
real.
You don't
about
want
this.
answers, though.
We don't have to
Why-
talk about this.
Why don't you want to find the answer to it? Why do you just want to question?
You can literally see Joe holding himself back from saying something bad because this dude is just that annoying. The patience Joe shows here is unreal. Most people would have snapped way earlier.
You could look up the answer. You could go study
You could
it.
look up. Yeah, you could look up anything.
It's not going to look up. If you literally want to know the answer to this particular question,
You could look it up on
no,
Google.
no, I'm not
Where?
saying that. I want to
Library?
finish. No. You could go to college.
Okay.
You could get a professor. You could find any number of people that have the answers, could show you how to study them, could prove the test to you, could lay it out, could give you all these instructions so you could go do it on your own without anybody else.
I don't care about it that much.
Then why again? Then Joe's point.
I
Why
just-
bring
I
it to
just-
us and question it?
I just don't trust anything I can't verify for myself.
This dude is talking like he's some kind of scientist saying, I have to verify before I trust anything. I bet this guy can't even verify half the stuff he believes in. He uses his phone every day, but can he explain how it works? He drives a car, but can he verify how the engine actually runs? Of course not. And the funniest part? After all that talk, he literally says he doesn't even care about the topic. Like, then why are you arguing so hard?
But
You don't have to get mad
you
because of
can't-
that. Why are you mad because of
I'm-
that? You're getting mad right now
You
because I don't
can
trust shit from the government.
You can
You're getting
verify
angry at me?
government.
You can verify this. You just said you can't, but you can. That's the issue on some of these things with science. They are.
Have you verified it?
Yes, they're
How did you
verifiable.
verify it?
I went to fucking physics class
And what is?
at college. I got an A. That's it. I
And?
mean, if you want the answers, you can go get them. It's not just questions.
Now, he's clearly triggered because someone finally shut him up, and he's got nothing left to say except making faces.
This is
World.
why it's frustrating, because you don't want the answers. You just want to question everything that the, in air quotes, government says.
Who
And so
cares?
We
Why
do.
are you so angry
I'm
over
not.
that?
It's frustrating.
Why?
Because the
Why?
world being flat,
I'm not-
because nuclear bombs being fake, because dinosaurs not being real, all
What's-
those
what's
things
the
are
big deal?
crazy. They're a giant waste of time.
For who?
For us.
Honestly, I don't even know why they invited this guy on in the first place. Probably one of the worst guests I've ever seen on Joe Rogan. If you want to see more breakdowns like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more.